I'm just waiting for someone to get like scared by the yawns in the beginning of the stream. Hasn't happened yet, probably. It's gotta happen though. Alright. I think we can probably switch on over to the drawing screen. Ah! Hello. My name is Chess Ire. I'm going to be drawing Mococo, a Biscard, from Hololive En Gen 3, I think, Advent. Yeah. But, yeah, here we are. Chat still doesn't work, unfortunately. I have no idea why. Honestly, it was either drawing... I started drawing this yesterday, so I was like, you know what, I'll continue drawing this on stream. Because it was either a drawing stream or me ranting about how much I don't like people who bicycle. Or to bicycle? Is that even a verb? To bike. Ah. I don't know. They're annoying though. Like, it's not the ones who like do it in a contained area, but the ones who do it like on major roads. Those ones are the worst. Oh my god. But like, I really only have like 2 stories with bikers though. One I told about, which was this biker who went up behind me and was like, "Hey, hurry the fuck up." And I'm just like, bro, I can't. Like, I'm on a crosswalk holding like how heavy is it? Like 20 pounds of fencing gear? No, it's not that heavy though. But like, it's big and it's hard to maneuver. And then the other one was, there's like this line of like 5 to 8 bikers who were just like blocking the street. And it was such a like narrow street that you could barely have 2 lanes, the one you're driving in and the one for oncoming traffic. I had to like sit behind these like 5 to 8 bikers for like so long. It was like 10 minutes. Because they just like wouldn't, they were just like in the fucking middle of the road, and there's so many other cars going past the other way. I'm like, fuck man, I can't even go. Oh no. Sunny, hello! How's it going? Hopefully you're having a good day. And if not, hopefully it gets better. It's only like, well, hopefully it's early-ish. I don't know. It's dependent on people, but hopefully it's a good day. But yeah, we have some sketches. Alright. So, first sketch, obviously. Okay. Followed by the second one. Followed by the current one, I guess. Now, this is a work in progress. Alright, and I'll probably be doing another sketch layer after this. And then hopefully shading, and hopefully not coloring, because coloring hurts my brain. But, yeah. Oh, thank you. I read so much, thank you. I still need to get a lot better, though. So, and I'm gonna have, like, less time in the immediate future to draw, so I'm like, well, actually, it depends. It depends on what I'm forced to do for classes. But, I definitely... first of all, I need to stop saying but dumb. I definitely need to focus on talking and drawing, though. Because I remember yesterday when I was playing Power Wash Simulator, where I was just going off about, like, how dirty things were. Oh, and there's a gnome. Oh my god. There's a creepy-ass gnome. I forgot about him. And then I watched Chucky yesterday. Or not Chucky, I watched Child's Play yesterday. That was an awful move. So don't watch Child's Play if you're scared by dolls. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm gonna be okay. I think in every single drawing stream, I've like nearly never finished the actual drawing. But hopefully we're gonna get close. I did watch for the first time, surprisingly, I watched Kubo and the Two Strings yesterday, right after watching Child's Play. And a lot better movie than I thought it would be. Yeah. Like, I don't know, I didn't know what to expect, and I think I just put off the movie for like how long has it been since it came out? Like years? I put it off for so long, and then I was like, you know what? I want to see what movies are free on Roku or whatever it is I watch it on. And I was like, oh yeah, look at this thing. Definitely better choice than Child's Play, though. I don't know. I feel like the fear of Child's Play is like being passed down through the lineage, because my mom hated Child's Play, the movie. And then after watching it, I certainly do. Like, it's not even like that scary. It's like the concept that makes it worse. Because like, do you really want a small little child-sized doll running around with like knives and shit? I don't know. Because like, well, I mean, it is a doll, right? So you could probably overpower it really easily. But like, it's scary though. Although, what would be like? Because the Chucky doll is pretty scary, but like, what's not as scary? Because I was also afraid of Insanity. Hello, how are you doing? Hopefully, you're having a good day. Afternoon, Catman. How art thou? Oh, I see the pun that you did. I'm disappointed now. I'm doing well. Hopefully, you're doing well as well. Talking about Chucky and Child's Play, unfortunately. I used to have this sock monkey, I think it was. I think it's called a sock monkey. You're at work vibing at the moment? Oh, whoa, better get back to work. Maybe buy a cake afterwards. I keep on telling people to buy cakes nowadays. I'm gonna be so great for the cake industry. They need to sponsor me at some point. If I can get a lifetime's supply of cake, I'll take the sponsorship. You had cake yesterday? See, there you go. Get another cake. What kind of cake was it? I have a, strawberry cheesecake cake. And no, cherry cheesecake cake. In my fridge. Family event. Oh. Birthday of a parrot. Maybe like your cat's birthday? My dog always gets like the little strawberry shortcake? That's pretty good. My dog always gets like a little cupcake or some ice cream. Or some like dog donuts or whatever. Like they're all specifically made for dogs. But like we always get it for him. For like celebration events like Christmas or his birthday. Because we kind of just like went ahead and said that his birthday was January 1st to make it easier on us. But like, they don't understand birthdays probably. So it makes it a little bit easier on us. What do I draw next? I guess I'll draw the sleeves. Yeah. I have, on the main jacket I usually wear, I have these like little thumb holes, but but my my arms are too long for the thumb holes, so if I use them too much, then it basically just ruins the sleeves of the jacket, so I can't really use it that much. But I will say, long arms definitely useful for fencing. Wasn't there this guy, this like pianist who was like, "Oh shit, you could probably play the piano better if you had longer fingers." So he inserted like pieces of wood between each of his knuckles surgically, and then it just like didn't work out. I think that exists or existed because like it was a pretty old story. You know, people were wild, and well, I mean, I guess people are still wild. But like, there's a lack of medical information back in the olden days, a few hundred years ago. When you say a few hundred years ago, that doesn't really feel that old, at least not to me. Like, in the grand scheme of things, it's not really that old. But then when you think about, like, how Lord of the Rings came out in 2008, and that was 16 years ago, that makes me feel old right there. Ugh. You'd know when you... Well, you sure wouldn't, you childling. That was the... Okay, I see. Little... What do you call these? Like the little buckles? I forget. Well, actually, I don't forget. I was never taught what they were. And the little end of the belt. I suddenly remembered why it is I want to fight you. I I'm just imagining me at like a football stadium, like punting you across the field. Like, I'm imagining you as Stewie from Family Guy with your head looking like a football. It's like, it's all set up, you're just standing there, about to be punted, and then you go right through the goal. Like, clean shot. Although if I did in real life, you'd probably only go like a foot away. Wow, the bullying for shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We don't encourage that kind of behavior here in chat. That's not allowed. Getting punted like a football, though. That can be arranged. I don't think I was ever like kicked or whatever, but I know that people hit me with sticks when I was younger. In lacrosse. God, I don't like lacrosse. Like, you could probably put me in a room with a lacrosse player, but I would just actively try to, you know, escape the room, because, like, lacrosse, Jesus. I don't know, there's something about it, plus, you know, the childhood trauma. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Insanity? Did you find your calling as a baker? Patisserie? How do you say it? Patisserie? Patisserie? Guess what? Oh, you decided to make an entire plushie chain line. Or, that sounds like Human Centipede. What I meant to say was an entire plushie product chain. And then you decided to sell it across Toys R Us across the world. So more characters than the dating sim, actually. Oh, the dating sim that you're working on. Nice, nice. My thing was a better surprise if you actually managed to pull it off. Fortunately, I think most Toys R Us's are going bankrupt. If the whole thing hasn't already gone bankrupt. I think it has, actually. That's kind of sad. I used to shop at Toys R Us a lot. Mostly for Lego sets and Nerf guns. I mean, because, like, what else are you gonna buy? And after watching Child's Play, my mom sure didn't like buying dolls. Oh, I would buy a ton of Transformers action figures. Who do I look like to? An entrepreneur? I can't do that. Not with that attitude, you can't. You know, build your confidence up. Surely you're able to, you know, make one plushie and then have an audience with a bunch of CEOs to pitch it. You know, take some classes in public speaking. You could probably do it. Where's the hair? This part will be pink. You're an introvert? That's why I said take some classes in public speaking, man. It's just not that easy. You know, standing up talking in front of an entire audience. The horror. There we go. Alright, try it, night. You already tried? Okay, what if you just imagine that all the CEOs were just like a bunch of cabbages? Ooh, or volleyballs like in Castaway. And you just talk to them as though they couldn't ask you any questions, and then get surprised when they do ask you questions. Like, why would you want to spend $100 on a single plushie? Or, would people even know what the plushie is about, and why would they want to buy it? You know? Just pretend you're a character from a movie who's not an introvert. I don't know, like Tony Stark, Loki, Captain America, other Marvel characters. I remember when I used to be... Oh shoot. No, yeah. Do your work. Go. Why are you here? You know? Focus on work, man. It's always better to make some money than to, you know, watch a stream and not make money, I guess. Oh no, you could probably do the two at the same time. That's... Can't say anything incriminating. Don't say anything incriminating. I'm good. Can't say it. I'm all good. I don't know, I'm sure at fencing though. Fencing practice. I always listen to music or I listen to VTubers. That's pretty much all I do. Nope, that's too long. Said nobody ever. Okay, I think that'll be fine for the claws, right? Those look intimidating enough. And then we gotta add the band-aid on the hair. Which, you know, I don't really understand how that quite works out. But it's on the character sheet. Although, you could definitely, like, have gauze on your head. If you ever got, like, blunt force trauma. Or you could be like that one dude from... I don't know, now I can spoil old movies. What is it? Sphere came out in 1998? That's 26 years ago? You'd be like that one dude from Sphere, where your head is just like... Well, I wouldn't say demolished, but, you know, fractured. Fractured would be the better term for it. There's this one scene... Oh, Cheesy, hello! How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're having a good day. And if not, hopefully it gets better. There's this one scene from Sphere where Samuel Jackson, he's sleeping, and these two other people just like sit on top of him, and he goes, "Oh, wait, what's happening?" And one of the people who's sitting on him just goes, "It's okay, go back to sleep." And then Samuel Jackson screams, "Ah!" And then they inject him with like a sleep tranquilizer, and he just immediately passes out. I think, like, it's not a comedy movie, but I think that was the funniest scene. Oh. Definitely a watch to watch. Not, not the most exciting thing. I told you to. Yeah, did you manage it? How's the Legos? The 2 sets, right? I listen, I can't remember the exact names. I'm a little too stupid for that one. Got them yesterday, built them last night. Ooh, nice. Nice. Now let me ask you, was it fun? That's the real question. I should probably zoom in on this. Oh, you also got a hot dog plush. It's literally $1. It's very fun. Nice. And the plush. Nice. I have like, I want to say 30 plushies. Not to brag or anything. Plushies are great though. You could use them as pillows. That's like one of the best parts. Pillows or like stress balls. Seeing the Doctor Falcon. Seeing the Dark Falcon next to the normal Falcon is pretty cool. Ooh, nice. That does sound pretty cool. You know what? I should make these lines thicker. Okay, that might be too much. Yeah. Is that how it looked? Well, it's close enough. I remember having, I think this is definitely a super old set, but I remember one of the first LEGO sets I used to have was an alien set, or like a Martian alien set, and everything was like white and orange looking. And there are like a lot of tubes. One is cracked on the backs. It dies at like 8%. Maybe perhaps invest in phone repairs or new phone, because that does not sound very good for a phone. I remember in middle school we were forced to do like jumping jacks. How long ago do you get this set? Oh shit, I don't know, like 18 years ago maybe? It was a while. And it looked old as hell. Like, from my memory, it's old as hell. Ah, I feel so old now. 18 years ago, I say. Probably wasn't 18 years. It was probably like 16 years ago. I don't know. I'm getting to a point where, like, I just can't tell time. It's very fickle, because time never likes my brain. And then that's why I always get the days of the week confused, and I always have to ask what day of the week it is. Because I just don't understand. Yeah. Galaxy Squad, not fun. Galaxy Squad. I don't know actually. I guess because I said I don't know, I would assume probably not. It doesn't sound very familiar. Oh, that reminds me. There used to be this ride somewhere at some amusement park that I don't remember the name of, but it might have been Disney. Where there was like this rocket ship ride where like you would sit down and then it would turn 90 degrees so you'd be facing the sky, but you were just like locked in a rocket. Like obviously a fake rocket. But I remember the experience. It was like, it was really cool. But the first time I did it, I felt like I needed to throw up. But then I probably would drown on the vomit because I was facing upwards. There's also a space that's called Mars Mission. Could have been a Mars mission. Because it definitely was a Mars thing. I can tell you that for sure. There are these like little green aliens that weren't even like minifigures. They were just like two-piece click-on things. It was like you click on the legs that gets attached to the body, plus the arms and the head. But like the arms and the head came with the body, and then the legs were like a separate piece, so it was like two-piece. Yeah. What other ones? Because I used to get a lot of Marvel and DC ones. I think after a certain point, I pretty much only got like franchise stuff. So like Marvel, DC, Indiana Jones, stuff like that. They were pretty neat. What would be my favorite though? I actually don't remember a lot of Lego sets. There used to, because I had at least like 20 of various sizes, but we used to have like a whole ass bucket or like a storage bin full of it. Oh, I don't remember what my favorite would have been. Oh my god, how much stream goes? Yeah, no, don't worry about it. You good luck at the store. You go have fun at the store. And, you know, if you don't come back, that's okay. People do have lives to live. And at the moment, mine just consists of drawing Mococo. No, as of this very moment. Keyboard doesn't work. It's okay. I kind of manage to figure out sometimes what people are saying, occasionally. Oh, okay, I see. I see. Well, I got the hair a little bit wrong, but it's too late to turn back now. All I gotta do is turn something. Of course. There's like the little... I don't know how you describe these. What is this little bit right here? What is that? I don't even know how to describe that. Little hair, or not like hair squirrel. What do you call that? See, this is why I'm not like a hairdresser, because I have no idea what I call different hairstyles. And this is also why I don't have a name for my hairstyle. I just like say all the things required, and then they just like, you know, I just hope that they get my hair right. Back on my phone is so cracked that's just so like that doesn't sound that great. Let's see. Now, if I happen to do another sketch layer, I'll hopefully fix it. And if not, then I don't. Because these two lines should have, like, that right there. But it doesn't because I moved them up like an idiot. I'm a fool. Although, I'll be honest, I didn't really look too hard at it. I was like, oh yeah, I could probably figure it out. Turns out, nope. This is why you always look at the instructions, just like in Legos. I mean, unless you're trying to, like, make a monstrosity. Like a chimera of things. Then I guess you don't gotta look at things. Just makes it that much messier, though. Because I remember for one of my birthdays, I got, like, this little chemistry set when I was a kid. And it, like, contained a bunch of, like, vials of random-ass chemicals and, like, these Smarty-looking things. And, like, the next day I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna do science. So I, like, broke it out of its box. I started, like, mixing shit and, like, putting the little Mentos Smarties-looking things into different vials and stuff. And then nothing happened because I fucked it all up because I didn't listen to the instructions. And then my mom found me in the morning, just, like, sitting at like a desk, trying to figure out why the science didn't work. And she was like, what? I just threw my pen. Oh shit. I don't think I threw it that far. I have a great throwing arm. Maybe I should go back into baseball. It's a joke. I really don't want to go back into baseball. Holy shit. But yeah, I was found out the next morning, and they're like, oh shit, what the fuck? You know, like, what happened? You just didn't follow any of the instructions. And I was like, well, see, I wanted to do science. Oh. And especially for, like, certain video games, you always want to follow the instructions. Because if you don't, then you have no idea what's happening. That's especially true with, like, real-time strategies. Yeah, because if you have no idea what's going on, you're fucked. You're gonna get, like, swarmed by a bunch of little mini angry bots, and they'll hate you. All because you tried to kill them, but you didn't know how. It's like that one movie, Toy Soldiers or something, with the little army men and the gross, weird non-army men. I don't know. I would watch that movie a lot, but I never did like the non-army men because they looked fugly. Kind of like how E.T. looks fugly. I really hope they don't remake E.T. because, like, oof, he'll be in my nightmares all over again. And that surely wouldn't be a fun time. For me or anyone, really. Because then I might start drawing E.T. And then that won't bode well for anyone. Especially after I drew Santa Claus that one time. That was horrifying. I need to stop drawing weird, like, Greek monsters near Christmas. Because it always happens near Christmas. I draw, like, the worst thing imaginable. I just, like, look at it and I'm like, what the fuck did I do this time? Although I don't know if that happened... Did I draw Santa this most recent Christmas? I might have drawn Santa this most recent Christmas. Oh, it's all a bit blurry when Santa's around. A little bit confusing too. It's like I learned nothing from my anatomy class. This is the collarbone. This is the sternocleidomastoid. Oh, there's like external obliques, biceps, triceps. Mastoids. That's where the term, or was it masticate or mastoids came first? Because one of them means to like chew. And then whenever I think of something like that, it always reminds me of cows. Because cows always like chew a fuck ton, right? Because they don't know when to stop. They're like greedy, hungry fuckers. That's why they have like 30 stomachs. They just don't know when to stop. And nobody's ever given them an intervention before. They're too important to society to tell them to have an intervention. The amount of methane they produce, oy. And I just like draw the last, for this arm, the last belt, in the middle, nubbin of elbow. Yeah. Oof. This upcoming, I don't really talk about too many personal things, right? But this upcoming school year is probably gonna fuck me over. But at the same time, it also might give me a little bit more time to do some streams. Or combine streams with homework. Which, you know, doesn't normally sound like the most exciting thing. Because it probably isn't. But it could happen. This, and then take it here. Oh, and we can finally draw the next set of claws. That's nice. So, as some people could probably tell, I'm drawing on like a single layer. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm lazy as fuck. That's a me decision, and when it fucks me over, then that, you know, it'll fuck me over. So, we'll just wait and see. What is this? Like the little hair nubblies. I don't know how else to describe it. And the second hair nubbly. Is there anything attached to the hair nubbly? No, it's just kind of sticking out there. Do I want to draw hands? I kind of don't want to draw hands, but I could draw hands. Hands are difficult, but I could draw them. Well, cause like, what kind of pose would the hand even be doing? Just like, you guys can't see what I'm doing. In a fist pressing up against a cheek. Let's do this here. Grab a mega red color. Let's see if that shows up. That kind of shows up. So the hand would probably be like right about here-ish. Right. And this is the side of the hand. These would be the fingers. 1, 2, 3. So that makes 4. And then like the thumb over here where you can't see it. You definitely could, except you don't want it looking like that because of the angle. The angle would make it weird. 1, 2, 3. So I guess like that? I don't know, does that even... I don't know. Let's see. Alright, this side. Erase this little bit. 1, 2, 3. You just can't really even see that one. That one's actually too small. As long as I don't have to get too far into figuring out how the fingers look, it should be fine. Right? Hopefully it'll be fine. Because how did that one look out? Turn out. Let's just draw claws for now. Oh, that reminds me, for some weird reason. I need to finish watching The Last Action Hero. I haven't finished watching it yet. As Arnold. Gotta watch it. Came out in like, was it 1993 or something like that? Had so many cheesy action lines. Honestly, they should add in more like cheesy one-liners into movies nowadays. Those are like some of the best parts. Like at the end of Leviathan or Jaws. Okay, I'll be honest though. I always forget what they say in Jaws. At the end. It's like, smile, you something. You're back from the store? Hello, welcome back. I was trying to figure out the one-liners from Jaws. See, because at the end of the movie he says, smile, you something. Although I really like the one-liner from Leviathan, where he's just like, say ah, motherfucker! And then he throws the dynamite. It's such a nice move. Or the classic Deep Blue Sea one, where he's like, you ate my bird! And they blows up the shark. If you guys haven't seen it though, because I don't think like anybody has, but definitely check out the intro scene to The Last Action Hero, because I think it's so hilarious the way they introduce the hero and the villain, and then just like what the hero does. It's just like kicking the shit out of people. He's like, "Do you want to be a farmer? Here's some acres," and then he like kicks the guy halfway across the street. Oh, Ellie and Romulus came out, though. I really want to watch that one. Hopefully it's good. And hopefully no one gives me any spoilers. Because I would be absolutely furious and never talk to them ever again. That is facts. I wonder if there's any, because I always do like a pretty good job about like not getting spoiled for movies. Unless I want to, of course. That's a whole different story. But I wonder if there was a time when like I was spoiled for a movie. I just don't remember it. Maybe it's because I watched like. No. I certainly don't want. Have I seen Deadpool and Wolverine? Yes, I have. I saw it opening weekend. Good movie. Highly recommend it. I managed to avoid spoilers for any of the cameos and any of the events that take place. I did a fucking damn good job at that. Avoid every single Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman interview. Avoid a whole lot of shit, actually. You say that. I'm actually more of a fan of the cowboy Deadpool. I don't know, the cowboy one was pretty cool. I have two comics, or I always say two comics. I have 3 comics of Deadpool, which is, you know, not too many, but I have them. And if you guys haven't seen it and want more Deadpool stuff, I highly recommend checking out some of the Deadpool Secret Invasion stuff, where the Skrulls are invading Earth, and they're taking the secret identities of superheroes, and also taking their powers away. And Deadpool's like sent on a mission to take some of them out. It's all very neat and cool. I will also say I was kind of expecting that when someone read Deadpool's mind, that their brain would just turn into a vegetable, because that is what happened in one of the comics. I suppose we're too close. In and out. I did a really shit job of weaving in and out. Alright. There we go. You know, there's also a comic where Deadpool is He went into like a 3-day food coma because he ate too many chimichangas, and when he awoke, the apocalypse already happened around him. And it's basically like a zombie apocalypse. But, you know, Deadpool being Deadpool, he can't get turned into a zombie. Well, in most things, he can't get turned into a zombie. And so he just goes around, and suddenly he's like, you know, oh, you know, shit, I guess I should help people. So he goes into like this laboratory, and he finds a bunch of chemicals and shit that's supposed to be the cure, and he's trying to like mix them all together to no avail, and a bunch of zombies are like breaking into the room, and as they're tearing him apart, he starts ingesting like as many chemicals as he can get his hands on. And then somehow all the zombies who like eat Deadpool get turned into Deadpools. And so now the cycle is, if a human is bitten by a zombie, they get turned into a zombie. But if a zombie bites a Deadpool, then they turn into a Deadpool. Have I played Star Wars Battlefront 2 yet? I don't think I have, actually. The only Star Wars game I played was this one where you played as a Sith trainee or something like that, where you could shoot lightning at people and you could like cut things up really cool. But it's like old. And by old I mean like I wanna say maybe 10 years old? I don't know, it's a little fuzzy. But I think that's only one I played. Yeah, I think so. Oh, you know, I will have to say though, there's a bunch of different droids in Star Wars, and my favorite ones are always the bubble shield guys, who like roll around as a ball, and then they like spring up, pop a force field, and then they just start shooting you. Favorite type of droids. That right there. Stop sniping. Droidica, that's what they are, yeah, droidicas. Yeah. Best ones. They're like little fun roly-polies until they pull out guns on you. And then, you know, a force field. Which makes it harder. There's actually something kind of similar in Saints Row 4. Like the commando droids. Which one? Are those the smooth oval ones? Who have like the guns built into their arms? Or you're not talking about the Roger droids, right? I don't remember what those are called. I will say that the Roger droids are like probably the best comedic element in some of those movies. They're just like looking around, they're just like kind of useless, they can't aim for shit. They're pretty funny. The bronze one with guns and also a vibro blade. Let me look this up. Commando droids. Oh, okay, I see. Those ones do look cool. They look like they're wearing a gas mask. And they're a lot thicker than the other ones. Yeah. That's a good choice. These are hands. How are the hands on this part go? Do I really want to redo the entire clause? Probably. For the sake of art, probably redo the entire clause set. I was gonna have to anyway. Or, I don't know, actually. Phone's slowly starting to push itself out of the case. I think your phone's trying to endify itself. You should get it some therapy. I remember in middle school, though, we were forced to do jumping jacks. And for some stupid reason, I decide, oh shit, let me just put my phone on this, this clipboard and shit. And then I was jumping while holding the clipboard, and the phone just fell out off the clipboard, and I was like, well, this makes sense. I pick up my phone off the ground, and there's like a little fucking rock in it, and I'm just like, god damn it. This stupid little pebble cracked my case. Wow. The almighty pebble. I know. It took like a lot of minutes with tweezers to get that shit out. And then, you know, my phone case was cracked, so I was like, well shit, I guess I gotta go to the fucking Apple store. That's like 200 fucking miles away. So I don't know. It was a sad day indeed. And that was for the same class where the teacher kept on punching the walls. Cause so basically, this guy was a physics teacher, right? So he would be like, well, you see, physics, you know, the 3 laws of physics. I was never good in physics. But he was like, physics! And then he'd punch the fucking wall. And he did it so often that one time when he punched the wall, on the classroom next to ours, on like the same wall that he kept on punching. These are like concrete walls too, right? So he's punching the shit out of these concrete walls, and something like crashes in the next room, and it turns out he like knocked over like a frame or something. He was like, whoops, probably shouldn't punch the walls anymore. And he looked like the most ordinary guy, right? He looked like he could work in an office, right? But like but he was like the lead rock singer in a band or something. That was like a heavy metal rock band. He didn't sound too ordinary. He looked ordinary, but his personality was anything but. And like one time his wife and kid came over, and she actually looked like she was part of the heavy metal band. Like, she looked the part. And I'm just like looking at this guy who's like this kind of ordinary looking teacher who like fucking stars in a rock band and punches walls. I'm like, holy shit. I don't want to get on his bad side. He would also like have like a little vacuum in like a, I don't know how to describe it. It was like this little vacuum case where he would put some water or some eggs in there to cook them because he would like take out the pressure and they would just like become hot or something. I've been trying to find a good Star Wars ship to take apart and rebuild into a bounty hunter ship. Ooh. Well, you know, I can't say as much as I've seen all the Star Wars movies once. I cannot say I'm the expert. I've been trying to rewatch the Star Wars movies, right? I recently rewatched the first of the prequel series. The one with the Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and a young Anakin Skywalker who did pod racing. Right, I think that's the one. You know, I'm slowly rewatching that. Hear the accolade? That's a good joke. Oh my god, I need some water after that. That was a good one. Oh my god. The only series I've ever watched, like the only TV show series I've ever watched from Star Wars is the animated cartoon one. I forget what that one's called. The one with a bunch of stormtroopers who are like really cool. And then the other one I watched was Andor. I think is what it was called. The one with the guy from Rogue One or something. It's kind of hard to tell. That's right, Clone Wars. That's what it was. Clone Wars. That was a good one. I haven't seen that in a while though. I think I used to watch it around the same time as like the original Teen Titans animated show. Because that one was good. And the cartoons of like the cartoons, they used to be so good. Like the kids' cartoons, they used to be so good. And now I'm just like looking at the new Ben 10 reboot, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this? You know, I look at the new Fairly Odd Parents, and I'm like, what is this art style? What is it? Oh, and it hurts. Like, in all honesty, they should do more stuff like Infinity Train. Infinity Train was good. That came out recently, and now it's like gone forever unless you buy the DVD. It's so sad. There's a Ben 10 reboot. Listen, there's like 2 Ben 10 reboots. Alright? Because after Ben 10 Ultimate Alien, there's Ben 10 Omniverse. I think that's a reboot. And then after that was a new one. Yeah. I don't know, I like the original one better though. I like the original. That one was good. It had so many editing mistakes though. Like there's this one scene where I don't know how I got this, but there's this one scene where Ben 10 gets beamed up to an alien ship to fight as a gladiator, and there's this dude with a giant like fucking steel ball on his arm. And when that guy is like attacking Ben 10 for a split second in one of the frames, he's just missing half of his body on the left side. Or on the left side of the screen. And you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, the new Ben 10 looks so different! Cause like the new shows are just like, I don't know. There's something about it that makes them look off. And it's probably because like they're reboots, right? There's something that came before it. They really need to like make original stuff. I don't know. Like The Amazing World of Gumball, my favorite animated TV show of all time, is so much better. It's so much better than anything else. I'm worried though, because like they say The Amazing World of Gumball is gonna get a movie, and then after that they're going to reboot or like continue the show. But I don't know if I want the show to continue, because like the only 6 seasons it has are like so good though. I know people are saying like, oh, the last 2 seasons of The Amazing World of Gumball aren't that great, but they're good. Alright? Trust me, they're good. I used to get so many Ben 10 action figures too. I mean, I had like a Diamond Head one, and a Wild Mutt one, and a Forearms one, and a Heat Blast one, and an Upgrade one, and a Gray Matter one, and a Way Big one, and a Ben 10's car from Alien Force one, and a Kevin Levin because he came with the car, and the original Ben 10 plus Alien Force Ben 10. Being X, I also got Being X. Big Chill, I got Big Chill. Brainstorm. I got Ray. I don't know what else it's called, but like, oh, Jet Ray. I got Jet Ray, but like he kind of looks ugly. I'll be honest. I got Diamond Head. I got Cannonball. I got Wildvine. I got so many of them. Those are so good. I feel like I'm missing a few. I don't know if I'm missing a few. I could be. I probably am, actually. Here we go. Okay. Who are you drawing? I'm drawing Mococo Abyssguard from Hololive En's Gen 3 Advent, aka another VTuber. She recently was part of a 3D debut group special thing, and then she also recently got her ass beat by her sister with a metal chair. You know, fun times. I think hands are like one of the hardest things to do. I'll just draw another. It'll be fine. Wait. Go down here, goes down here. I always try to get things nearly, or, you know, as best as I can anatomically correct. Which is super annoying because, like, it's difficult to do. But also, I kind of don't like abstract art. I don't know. It's like, okay, there's some abstract art that I like, but like, when I go around a museum and it's just abstract art and I have no idea what I'm looking at, I'm just like, what, why? Like, I get that it's for feelings, but like, I want to see something that's actually like, you know, a thing. So I like paintings a lot better. Well, like, you know, regular paintings that's not like abstract painting. I like them a lot better. So, I don't know. It's just like, you know, if someone's like, oh, here's like, this is an elephant, and it's just like a hunk of rock, and then you're like looking at it from like 30 different sides, and you're like, what the fuck is that? That's not an elephant, that's a fucking rock. Like, don't lie to me. You just plucked a rock off the side of the road. Or like the people who like sold that one basketball in like a fish tank that was just floating in the middle of the fish tank. It sold for like $4 million for obviously tax laundering reasons or money laundering reasons, but like still. I don't know, like, you know, abstract art. Okay, actually, you know, I will say though, abstract art can come in useful for cosmic art. And that's pretty much about it. That's the extent of my opinions. It's good for abstract art. Or cosmic and abstract art, I guess. I don't know, I would always just like kind of like breeze through that part of the museum, right? Because like if you ever go to an art museum, A lot of it's boring. Let's be honest, it's boring. There's things that will intrinsically, you know, attract you because it looks nice to your aesthetic, but like there's some things that are just like kind of not good. And for me, that's abstract art. And also mine, because I think mine looks off. Oh shit. Oops, messed up. Oh, I hit a wall. Like, physically, I hit a wall with my elbow just now. There we go. I'm actually glad that the idea of VTubers has spread so much, right? Because, like, yeah, there's a bunch of, like, popular YouTubers who, like, jumped onto the trend, but, like, there's also, like, more interesting personalities on the internet who just don't like to show their face. Case in point, me! I'm not that interesting, though, unfortunately. If I had my way, though, I would 100% be doing, like, crossbow streams. If I managed to figure it out and have an entire PC set up outside, just an entire thing of me unloading like 20 crossbow bolts into one target. If you did do a face reveal, you should just turn on let's. Oh, if. I think even if I were to get big, right? Like as a bigger streamer, I would probably end up going to like conventions and stuff. But I would probably like wear a full like helmet, right? Because I don't like looking at me. I don't understand if anyone does like looking at me, right? But yeah, okay. I'll be honest. I have ideas for a second VTuber model, and they're slowly coming into view. Except for, you know, the fact that I haven't gotten anyone to draw it out or rig it yet. But suffice to say, it'll show less skin than this one. And this model pretty much only shows like the top of my face. I don't think there's anything below the neck actually for this model. There is a neck though. Surprisingly. And yeah, it's also kind of difficult to figure out a It's also kind of difficult to figure out a second model because you always want it to like be reminiscent of your first one and not be like completely different. Well, I mean, I do at least, right? But it's hard to, you know, keep everything there that makes it similar. but like also making it new. Because like, you know, what do people know me as? The teeth man. I counted. I have like 126 teeth on this model, which I'm sure was a pain for the artist to draw. Actually, let me count again. I feel like it's a lot. There's none. Yeah, there's none under there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Times 2 is 56. Plus 6, 62. But yeah, no, it's a lot. It's a lot. Let's see, what else? Oh, the other 2 claws, of course. Can't be an idiot. Oof, my back hurts. Like a hippo stampeded on it. Oh. Oh, there should just be like a stream where I'm just complaining about health issues. It's just, it starts off with me being like, I'm getting old. I can't do this shit no more. And then it's like a roleplay of like John Wick, basically. John Wick if he was old, practically Sisu. Oh, that looks confusing. This is why hands are difficult. If I put the hands in there originally, I probably could figure it out better. But no, I just had to not do the hands. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one will be hidden. There we go. That one is good enough. Sorry, coughing up a hairball. I feel like there's a lot of people who are like, specifically in the VTuber community, or like VTubers, who are like, I'm not a cat, and they're always like a fox or a dog or something. Alright, because the person I'm drawing, they're a dog, alright, but they kind of look like a cat. Probably because of the ears I drew them, but still. Me though, I have long ass ears. You don't associate that with a cat, but I'm a Cheshire cat. Given the name, ooh. I never hear people, like, no one other than a few people are like, call me cat. No, I don't know. I always find it a little bit funny. Although I'm not really one to care about. Your ears make you look like you're... Yes, I know. That's the most painful comparison. I'm gonna hop my way on over there with an axe. But yeah, no. I can't really say I care if people call me a rabbit. Cause like, you know, it's great for a disguise. You know, if a bunch of people call me different animals, then no one will be able to understand what the fuck I am. And guess what? That will allow me more leeway into being like, you don't know what I am. The next model could be like a fucking T-Rex. You don't know. Although it's not. It'd be really funny, though. The next model is just like, everything is the same, except instead of legs, I just have spider legs. I think that would be hilarious. There's total misconception and confusion. Alright, I should probably draw that chain next. Okay. They're so hard to draw. This, that, this, and then a star. Meat. As we speak, La Rosa's chicken is grazing my taste buds. Oh, nice. I don't know what that means. Is that like a brand? Or is that like a restaurant? In any case, hopefully it tastes great. Okay, first chain done. Oh, so much work for one piece, one link of chain. You know, the people in Lord of the Rings, they had to, like, do this a lot because they handmade the chainmail. Which, you know, props to them, but, like, holy shit, I could never. This is the best spaghetti restaurant ever. Ooh. I'll have to try it sometime. I always enjoyed spaghetti. Spaghetti's pretty good. I remember when I was hanging out in Disney, at some point, I don't remember like specifically what I was doing, but in one of the hotels, I would just like the only meal I would order would be chicken Alfredo pasta. And that pretty much led to my parents just believing that like that's the only pasta I ever like. Which is completely untrue. I like a lot of different types of pasta. But chicken Alfredo is definitely pretty good. Top 5. I want to go to Disney just for Galaxy's Edge. Oh yeah. I haven't been there recently, but I heard it was good. Most of it was good, or like most of the Star Wars. I'm assuming you're talking about Star Wars stuff. I heard most of the Star Wars stuff was pretty good, except for like the theme park, I think. Like the one that nobody ever goes to because it's too expensive. The hotel, that's what it is. The hotel. Yeah. Heard that was hell of expensive. There's actually a I think it's right inside the Universal Studio gates. There's this like chocolate factory or chocolate emporium that like the food is so good. They have these, what are they? They're like fries, right? What fries are they? Oh, they're truffle fries. That's what it is. They're truffle fries and they're so good. And then the desserts are so good. Like you would absolutely just explode from however many desserts they have there. Because, like, you know, me being me, I kind of wanted to have, like, 3 different desserts. But I was told, no. And I was like, that makes sense, because I would probably die. They're so good, though. Like, you don't even have to trust me, just, like, eat it. Well, I mean, I guess you have to have a little bit of trust to eat something that someone else recommends, but still. That place is good. Oh, I was actually in Disney, though, for the Avatar shit. Because, there's this ride that Disney always had called Soarin', which is, you get on this fake hang glider that has seats, and then you just, like, go over a projector, basically, and you look down. I was like, okay, that's neat, kind of attacks my fear of heights, but, whatever. But there's this ride in the Avatar section where you basically pretend you're riding one of the winged beasts or something like that. And it, like, the thing under you, even though it's, like, clearly a seat, it feels like an actual animal, and it's, like, really cool. You know what I will say, though? I'm so mad that they took away the Great Movies ride. It's... that's, like, the only thing I ever go there to go on. The Great Movie ride. Because they replaced it with, like, a Mickey and Minnie minecart ride or some shit like that. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, where'd the Xenomorph go? They had so many movies in there. Of which I only recognized, like, 3 of them, which was Fantasia, Alien, and, Wizard of Oz. But there was also, like, an Indiana Jones-ish section. There's, like, a gangster section where they had, like, Tommy guns. There's also a sad plane scene from something, which I legitimately couldn't tell you what it was from. But I was surprised they had Xenomorphs in there, which was cool. But now they don't, because they replaced it with that dumb minecart ride. It's the worst. Yeah. I don't know, it's probably because of, like, maintenance, and then the fact that, like, a bunch of people probably never saw those fucking movies because they're too old for some people. And I'm over here, not even alive when... When did Alien come out? 1979? I wasn't alive then, but I still watched that. I watched that, like, 5 times. It's a good-ass movie. Bit slow on the uptake, though. But, like, good movie. I think more people should watch it. Instead of watching, like, Prometheus and Covenant, watch the original. It's good. It still holds up. Ooh, and Predator, the first Predator. I didn't really like the second Predator. I like the first Predator, though. That one's a good one. And the Terminator movies. I've only seen the first 2, though. I'm still trying to find the third one, even though everyone I've talked to about it keeps on telling me it's the worst one. I want to watch it, though. I don't know, you could probably sit me down and to watch, like, most movie genres. I'd probably be down for it unless it was, like, The Ritual. That one's scary. Like, I saw a, Boundflix's ending explained of The Ritual. Holy shit. Like, I don't know. I don't know why it gave me the heebie-jeebies, but, like, the Jotun in there, with the eyes and the bodies and the 2 bodies and the torso and the deer thing with the hands and the scares. Holy shit. Like, I don't know. I also... What's Ritual? It's a movie on Netflix. It's a horror movie where these friends go on this backpacking journey through, like, the woodsy areas of Europe because they're grieving over their lost friend who they lost a year ago. And so one of them accidentally breaks his ankle because he tripped in a gopher hole. So they were like, oh shit, well if we keep on going down this path, it will take us 3 days to reach a town. But if we cut through the woods, it should only take us 1 day. Because, like, they're on the opposite side of, like, the woods is basically between them and the town, right? So they decide to go into the woods, and then a bunch of freaky shit happens. Some people get skinned and cut up and shit like that, and impaled on trees, and then you're like, what the fuck is happening? And then you see the supernatural element, which is both cool and scary at the same time, and you're like, god damn, that thing's gonna give me nightmares. And it gave me nightmares somehow. Me! I mean, it's not even like a scary movie, it's just like, you know, the thing freaked me out. I don't know why. Like, to most people, I imagine it's not a very scary looking thing. And if you're looking at it from, like, if you were, like, to take the creative team's drawings of the creature, it's... Okay, here, let me draw it out right now, right? So this thing kinda... Here, let's do it in this corner. It kinda looks like a deer, right? I don't really know how deers look. Had a little tail. But it was like a deer, right? And then it was, this is completely disproportionate, by the way. And then it had like a bunch of antlers attached to the headless torso. Like so. And then there's another torso that was upside down. That was like that. And then their eyes. Oh shit! And it had... Oh no, wait. The bottom one had arms. Yeah. They could like grab things. So this is completely not proportionate at all to what it looked like in the movie, but this is what it looked like in the movie. So that thing freaked me out. And I was like, hey, they need more of those though. It's like, it's a good freak out. Well, okay, it's not, because I don't like getting freaked out, but you know, I'm a scaredy cat, you know? I'm a little fucking coward, that's why I hardly play any horror games. Right? Yeah, this thing, horrifying. If you like because like some of the scares were super good, like insanely. Because like there's this bit where the dude looks into the woods, and you see nothing, but then you see like a little bit of movement, and that's because there's like a tree with the dude's with like this creature's hand, just like over there, and then. Like, you wait a little bit, and then the hand, like, opens up and then slides behind the tree. And you're just like, what the fuck? What is that? And it's, like, too high off the ground for an actual person to, like, just have their hand there. So it's either a person on a ladder, or it's this fucker. It's scary, man. Definitely need more of those movies, though. Because, like... telling you now. That's the kind of horror we need nowadays. We need more creature features. You know, there's... You think that there's so many shark movies, and yeah, there's quite a few, but there's not a lot of good ones. And all the creature feature movies are just like Jurassic Park or Sharks. Or like Placid, which is a good one. Or Crawl, which is also a good one. But like, I don't really consider alien movies like Critters or Alien to be like creature features. Not really. I think like, you know, Earth terrestrial creatures. So, yeah. A good movie though. It has a really good message. The message is like getting over past trauma or some shit. though. You know, as you could probably tell, haven't seen the movie. Too horrifying. Too scary. Listen, I watch horror movies during daytime, okay? Yesterday I watched Chucky Child's Play during the nighttime. Big mistake. Horrible. I went to sleep so quickly, though. There we go. It's good so far, I think. I think I'm doing a decent enough job. Right? Hopefully. I drove a shirt though. Yeah. Finish it off. The shirt. Although I bet some people would like to, I am not gonna. This is not one of those kinds of streams. Also, as some people could probably tell, I don't like doing line art. Line art hurts my brain. It's so hard to draw a star. There we go. Ish, kinda, nearly. I think one of the best ways of horror used so far, at least recently, that I've seen, is Mortuary Assistant. Because how they do the scares is they put in the creatures. Like for example, say on top of a table, right? They put the ghosts on top of a table and then they just like sit there and wait. So that even if they're in the peripheral of your vision, if you don't recognize that they're there, they don't go away until you actively like look at them. I think that's like one of the best types of scares. Not like jump scares, the things that like linger there. Because those are the most horrifying ones. Which make them pretty interesting. How did those go? So there's like a triangle here. Well, you know, not really there, but proportionately, it should be on the other side. Wait, should it? There's a back view. Yeah, okay, nice. I did it right. I don't know why for some reason I was only looking at the front view. I'm looking at the back of the sleeves. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could really get through too many horror games. Because like if horror movies fuck me up that badly, then like think about how bad it would be if I was just like fully immersed in a story and I was like actively having to do stuff. Like, ugh. And as many movies as I do watch, I don't watch like a lot of like pure horror. I tend to watch more like thriller stuff. That's why I like Alien and Aliens, but not Alien 3. That one just sucks. That one doesn't exist. They killed off Newt and they killed off Milkman. Worst decisions. Oh, I I forgot I draw the triangle. Whoops, my bad. I don't know, but like modern movies are like, you know, hit or miss nowadays, which is really sad ultimately. But are there any scenes? There are scenes. I should keep this up. There's a pink line throughout. So there's a scene here, and line here. So scene here, then a line through it. Neat. And then we gotta continue with the scenes. Okay. That should be fairly simple. There's a there's a new horror movie on Netflix called Tarot, which I thought wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. And it had an interesting concept, which I did enjoy, except for the lack of action, aka death count. But that was also probably because of the budget, which is sad, super sad. But for the most part, people in that movie were like relatively smart, except for the fact that they did like evil juju black magic shit. Like you could not get me to get my fortune read in a tarot card unless you did like without my consent. You just like looked at me and you were like, "Chess, this is what you get," and I'll be like, "Fuck." Or Ouija boards. I watched the movie Ouija. Scary ass movie. Well, I mean, it's kind of scary. I don't know. It wasn't like the scary. It's not as scary as Ritual, but like, it scared me. Although, to be fair, I also get scared easily. Oh, there's a movie that I watched called The Good Things Devils Do, which is so dumb. Holy shit, it was so dumb. It was like a C movie. It's not even a B movie. It was a C movie, right? Because I remember it's supposed to be comedic. The only funny part was in the beginning, where the stepdaughter is talking to her stepdad, and she's like, I wanted to go out on a date with him, but he's like 30 and probably lives in a trailer. And the stepdad looks at her and goes, "You're 40 and you live in our house." And her response to that is, "Yeah, but I live in a house?" Dumb movie though. Real dumb movie. If I were to make like a creature feature movie, you know what would be a good one to start off with? A horror comedy with penguins. Oh, I watched I don't think it's a comedy, but it's definitely supposed to be a horror, called Frogs. Let me tell you, I don't think a single frog killed a single person. I wrote down the kill counts, right? Let me see if I could find it. The kill counts for... Okay. The first death in the movie called Frogs was by a snake. The second death was caused by spiders and moss. The third one was lizards tipping over jars of poison and gassing someone to death. The fourth one was snakes again. The fifth one was alligators. And the sixth one was snakes again. And the seventh was a turtle. A fucking turtle. It's wild. And then there's several off-screen deaths, and then the last one, the old man gets a heart attack. It's wild. Wildly weird. I don't know how to describe it other than that. There we go. The logo. I tried watching Man in the High Castle, but I really couldn't get through it. Even though in high school, one of my history teachers was like, "Oh, it's my favorite show of all time because, like, yeah." And then later they're like, "Yeah, I had to stop because of the sci-fi elements. It became too unrealistic for me." And then a month later, they said that their favorite show of all time was Game of Thrones. Anyways, back to the story. I couldn't really get into Man in the High Castle because, like, the main female protagonist is, like, super fucking annoying. Like, I think it's just, like, you know, everything about her. Because she goes around, messes up her boyfriend's life, and, like, basically, pretty much causes the gassing of his sister and his nieces. And they die. And then she also just, like, kind of bumbles around like a moron. And, yeah. I don't know. I really couldn't get into it. It was, like, bad character. And then I also read online. I was like, oh, does she happen to get better as a character? No. No, they do not. They just kind of... Turns out the longer the show goes on, the more they mess up people's lives. And I'm just like, that's not really fair to other people. Okay. And then a few more tadpole... Oh, just one more. Thanks. Oh, I can make another. There we go. What else? The little button things. Okay. Little tiny whatever this is. Yeah, I don't... Cause there's gotta be a term for, like, whatever that's called. Cause, like, most jackets have it. I am so close. I just need to draw the jump rope looking things. one more. Here. Just a smidge. I'll rest a little bit. So close. Oh, and the tail. If I forget. I mean, clearly I did. Guess I was too focused on talking about random-ass frog movies that didn't have any frog-related deaths. Which was unfortunate, considering it's a movie called Frogs. And not anything except for frogs. Did I get everything? Yeah. Alright, is this me finally actually finishing, like, the line art? It's crazy. Look at that. Really need to work on eyes more. Just a smidge. Okay. Alright. Alright, did I miss anything? I can't tell. Alright, zoom in. No. Oh, wait. No, I did get it. Nice. Look at that. I just need to get some of the shading done later. This way. No, we're good, we're good. Nice. Well, thank you guys for watching. We actually managed to complete line art. Well, not really, you know, sketching portion. It's like halfway between a sketch and line art. Although more of a sketch. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you Cheesy, thank you Insanity, thank you Sunny for joining me on this nearly 2-hour long journey. I'll try and shade this and then get it posted on Twitter. But thank you guys for joining. Thank you. And hopefully you guys have a good day, good week. And life lesson, if your friend steps in a gopher hole, twist their, break their ankle, don't go through a random ass forest. That's bad juju right there. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you. Bye-bye. 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 When's next stream? I don't know. Hopefully sometime during the weekdays. After 6 p.m. EST? Probably. Hopefully. No promises. Because my schedule is volatile. Whoops. Have a good rest of your day. I have a cake to eat.